Alright, welcome back gamers. Today I'm going to look at the difference between two builds, one which is focused on Windloft and Shepard as my set pieces, and another one which is based on just my highest CR items that I have in my inventory. So this is an overview of the what I have equipped for my Windloft Shepard build. You can kind of see what I've got going on there. Combat rating is at 10,940. So the next one we're going to look at is my max CR build. So I still got the Shepherd and Architect, but now I've got Severed Thumb, the Prisoner, the Mailed Fist, Mountebank's Bravado, Mountebank's Slyness, and I happen to have a couple of two-piece set items that fall in there, one of which is the like continuous damage, which doesn't do me any good, and another one is I think it was beneficial effects. But either way, first thing I'm going to do is jump into a level that I haven't done with my max CR build in the Challenge Rift, and I really just kind of crush it here. I roll over almost everything. There's not a there's not an indication of high level monster level being very high or anything like that, and I just, like I said, just roll over everything. It's not a problem whatsoever. So watch this for a couple minutes. I'm just destroying these mobs. In a minute I'm gonna skip through. So here's the first elite groups, and I pretty much roll over them without too much of a problem. My summons are down there in the front, just killing everything. You can see I'm making a lot of progress very quickly. My timer is way behind me, so I'm not concerned at all about the time that it's taking me to get through this particular challenge rift. Okay, so now we fast forwarded to the boss fight of the challenge rift level, and I gotta backtrack all the way back here, and I drop my summons in there, and the boss is, I mean, what is this? I think it's 15-20 seconds maybe, and I've got the boss defeated. So that was really, really good. I was really happy with how that played out with the max CR. Wasn't really concentrating on any sets for that, just did it. So I go back into the same level with my build, which I've really, really enjoyed. The Windloft Shepard combo has been worked really well for me, but you can see with the drop in CR of almost 1,000, monster level's high. It's I'm just struggling. I'm just really struggling. I'm having a hard time defeating regular monsters. Yeah, it's just I should have gotten a clip of what the CR was doing to my life and damage stats, but I didn't think of it at the time. Yeah, I mean, I haven't even gotten past the entrance to the level yet. I'm behind on the timer by a considerable amount. Just looking at where I'm at right now, it's clear that I'm probably not going to beat it. So I get past the first elite group, and that got me ahead of the timer by a little bit, but not enough. I need to be killing the elites a lot faster. I need to be killing the regular guys a lot faster if I'm going to have any hope of beating this level. So there I am, still struggling on the normal monsters. And I think up here, even before I get to the yellow elite, I end up dying. Yeah, there it is. And so I'm going to go ahead and end that video just because you know, it was more of the same, and I did not beat that challenge room. So here I am in the Destruction's End dungeon. Right now, I'm fighting with the max CR build, and really not having a problem with it. There's a highlight at the first boss. Don't really struggle with him too much. My positioning was very bad for this battle, and I still didn't really have a problem with it. Just a few more seconds and we'll get to the end of the first stage of Bale. Like I said, my positioning was terrible in this fight. I should have beat him a lot faster, given what I demonstrated with my CR in the challenge rifts. Fast forward to here, and then my summons are powerful enough that they can keep Zoltan cool, safe on his own, and he doesn't have to pull his extinguishing beam away from the fire, and I get the bonus chest. So end up taking out the Overseer without too much of a problem after that. I'm just keeping the thorns active for as much as possible, keeping my summons up. Then we go in and do the second stage Bale fight.
Just in time, my friends.
Taking care of the appendages fairly easily. It's not really even any kind of a challenge. My positioning is a little bit better in this one, but it's I really wasn't concentrating as hard as I should have on this fight, and I didn't really need to. Like the CR level for this dungeon, I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but it's considerably less than what I'm fighting here, which I think is 11.9K. So we'll go through this, we'll continue the fight here, and then we'll get into the dungeon again as an example with the lower level CR build. And if you watch it through the rest of it, you'll see that my positioning is a lot better, but I still struggle. I end up not getting the second bonus chest. My summons just aren't strong enough to keep Zoltan cool protected, and I wasn't able to kill the Overseer in enough time to earn that bonus chest. So overall, I'd say early on, up until about 100 Paragon levels ago, my mantra was CR is king, and that was all I did. If I got a better set piece that had a higher CR, I equipped it, and I was pretty happy with that. But I talked to a lot of people about it, and read some Reddit posts and stuff about how advantageous the set bonuses were. So about 100 Paragons ago, I started experimenting with different set pieces and seeing what I liked and what I didn't like, and I ended up ultimately settling on that Windloft Shepard build, 4-piece Windloft, 2-piece Shepard, which gives me the 2-piece Shepard gives me the additional damage for my summons, and the 4-piece Windloft gives me 20% to all damage as long as Windloft is activated. And since with the summons, the playstyle is just try to stay out of the direct battle, and I've got the Frozen Heart for the shield, so that Windloft damage bonus is active pretty much all the time. If I don't get into serious trouble or just in a bad position where I take a hit that I shouldn't, I'm always getting that damage. So it is definitely a based on this little experiment, though, the higher CR is, it's not even a comparison. So you saw how I went through that challenge rip like it was nothing, and you might have noticed that was a considerable jump from where I had been fighting, and got through it without an issue. So my recommendation, I'm sure people will disagree with me, but my recommendation is to go for the higher CR. The higher CR seems to be much more beneficial, at least in the PvE, than the advantages that you get from the set bonuses, at least this set bonus. I'm sure that there'll be some people who argue with me who might say something like, ooh, I died, I forgot about that. There might be some people who argue with me saying things like, you know, there's this set that's so beneficial for this reason that 1,000 CR is worth the loss. And if you're comparing builds and your max CR build versus a preferred set bonus build is a difference of 30 CR, then you might be right. But throughout all of this time, I've never been able to get enough set pieces together so that my preferred set bonuses were, you know, gave me a CR level that was anywhere near compared to what just simply equipping my highest CR items was. So anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. Don't forget, like and subscribe.
Well done. Now, let us reach Tal Rasha and end this.
I will tear you apart, limb from limb!
Aragorn, do not lose faith! Victory is still within our grasp!